English by Edison, and today we are going to explore one of the most burning social issues: how to get better and quick placement, and how to get easy way to get better jobs. Now, you may ask, Ritik, the question that, sir, these days many of the engineers and many of the professionals, business, management graduate, professional graduates don't get quick placement. What is the reason? What are the criteria for getting better placement, isn't it?
Yes.
So one of the areas where the children actually lack to get quick placement is that there they need to have personality personality development. Now the question arises, what is personality development? Is it something which is an extra qualification, or is it something which is an additional qualification? Well, all technical graduates, all technocrats have B or MTech or MBA and BBA or all other professionals degrees. That is the minimum requirement to get a job. But even after getting such degrees and diploma, and even after working in some of the small factories, they don't get better prospect in corporate world. And that is only because they lack the personality. So there are three important ingredients to get, quick placement. Number one, for quick placement, a candidate must have, despite having a good academic qualification, he must have a vibrant personality. First one is vibrant. I said vibrant personality. What does it mean? The question arises, what is vibrant personality? The candidate, the incumbent, must be well conversant in English, French, or any other language other than Hindi and his own mother tongue. If a candidate is not well conversant in English language, he will he will unlikely to get placement in corporate world, because most of the multinational companies have their headquarters in abroad, in foreign countries. They don't have a headquarter in India. Even when they have headquarters in India, they send their employees to USA, to England, to Australia, all other countries for internship and for better training. And they even place them there at their own branches abroad. So, Ritik, first requirement for every technocrat is to have a vibrant personality. And a vibrant personality consists of three ingredients. Ask, what are they?
What are they?
They are good conversational English, good spoken and written English, ability to converse in good spoken and written English. Number one, good spoken and written English. First one. This is the first and foremost requirement, that when the placement is being done, the boards of member always test the ability of the candidate, whether he is conversant, whether he can speak effective English, whether he can communicate to the business world, whether he has got awareness about how to deal with the problem and how to express himself and how to express the idea of his company to the people of the world. First thing. Then you ask, Ritik, sir, what is the second important thing?
What is the second important?
Yeah, he must be well aware, awareness. He must be well aware of the growing, demand of the corporate world. Well aware of the growing demand of the corporate world. He must have knowledge of, complete knowledge of what the corporate world now demands. What are the qualities that a young, technocrat requires to have in order to deal with his, progress of the company? Like, he must have some knowledge of company management. He must have some knowledge of the growing demand of different, raw materials or different technologies that is viable in India and abroad. He must have a very good knowledge of the coming business technique, how he can really make entrepreneurship, and how can he can extend his business to the other companies. So he must be skilled in all the qualities of a company management, particularly if he's having a degree or diploma, additional degree in diploma in company management or corporate management, she will be having an upper hand. Third important thing you asked, Riti, what is the requirement?
What is the requirement?
Each candidate must have a very good knowledge of general knowledge and general awareness, because whenever he will have a placement, he will be asked about the happening of the world and the happening in India. He must have a very good knowledge of what are the latest demand of the companies, what are the latest technologies viable in India and abroad, and how digital world is going to create a havoc in the world of corporate companies, and how he can handle with these challenges of the company. So he must be very much confident of handling the challenges. He must have a confidence in his ability, and he must be expressive. So if he expresses very well, if he has ability to take up the challenges, and if he dares to take up new ventures and makes certain promises and fulfills the company's demand by taking up the challenges, by venturing into the new aspect of company's areas, I think he will be placed very quickly, and he will have a better placement. He can have 20 lakhs per annum package also, if he really makes it and happen, that he can really change the prospect of the company if he takes over the company as a manager or as a senior manager or as a corporate manager. So apart from having a technical degree or academic qualification, he must have a very good command on spoken and written English, communication English, effective English, and he must have guts and confidence to know about the latest happening, the latest digitization of the world, the latest corporate world, and the latest company rules, and all the other information about the corporate world, and particularly the problems and challenges that most of the corporate world is facing nowadays. So he must have a very good command of all the other knowledges related to the techno India and techno world. He must be able to link his ideas and knowledge to the problems, in solving the problem, resolving the problem, in extending his ideas, in making his company progressive, and then only he can expect a better placement and a quick placement. So these three important ingredients he must have. He must have a very good personality, particularly he must have a very good, a sound spoken and written English. He must have the knowledge of communicating with the business world very well. He must have some of the important information about the corporate world. He must be aware of the general awareness and general knowledge of the world, and he must be able to confidently take up the new challenges with his ability and personality and bring changes in the company. Then only he can have quick placement and better placement. Thank you very much.